setting of composition. First, what we will do, basically, I'm going to guide you. We're going to do a draft of guideline in order for us to compose the picture. Okay. Now I send, I think in WhatsApp group, we've sent, you've seen the picture that we're going to sketch. It's in black and white. I have converted into black and white. This is the real picture basically. So what we're going to do basically to transfer that picture on this A3 paper, and then throughout for the next 3 or 4 weeks, we're going to do it slow and steady to do the overall sketch using pencil. So the pencil that I'm using today basically is pencil 2B. So these are the equipment that we need. We need one pencil, we need eraser, and also we need a ruler. I have 2 rulers. One is shorter one is the longer one. But doesn't matter whether you have a short or you have a longer one. It's fine. Now, everybody ready, right? So I do hope you can bear with me on this lesson, because it's going to be a bit technical what we are doing today. It's just like we are initiating a manual photocopy. So you're going to take from the photo, we're going to transfer into A3. Once we're done with this, basically, we're going to remove all the mistakes. You're going to put initial, and then you can frame it. So this is going to be the first project that we're going to do after last few weeks lesson. Okay. First, what everybody's ready? Okay, get ready with your ruler. Now, what I'm going to do is basically a basic guideline, a simple guideline. Anybody can do this. Anybody who doesn't know how to do sketching can do this basically. So that's why if there's new people coming in today also, they can if they follow closely, they are able to sketch the picture that of Hagia Sophia. The first thing that I need you all to do basically is we're going to create a box, a guideline box. Normally, when the past lesson, we do only 2 lines, one in the middle vertical, one in the middle horizontal. So this is the first starting point that we're going to do. So I need you all now to divide. We're going to start dividing the A3 paper. So please, that's fine. Doesn't matter. If you have A4 also, that's fine. You can follow the same situation, because I am not using any centimeter or what, but I'm using the exact size of the paper. So first, what you need to do, basically, we need to divide this paper into 2. So let's check. You need to get the middle line of this paper first on the vertical, on the horizontal area. So I'm trying to do some marking here to get the center line of this paper. Okay, you all have a small ruler or a longer ruler? If you need help, I can guide you on how to find the middle. If not, you just, you can assume also it's more or less in the middle. So this is what it is. Okay, now I've got the middle. So once you mark the middle point, on this and this, and I want you to make a line. We're gonna do a setting up for this composition. So I think you don't have to press your pencil, just do a very light line. So I have got one vertical line here now, right in the middle. Now I need to find this one. This side. All right. So then you don't have to press the pencil, just a light, very light line, because later on we need to remove this line. We need to erase it. So basically, just do a rough, a very light that line, like what. So first I have divided this into 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now next, what you all need to do basically, we're gonna start dividing this box and this box into 2. So this is how we're gonna do it. So that's why I say if you have another size of paper also, that's fine. As long as you follow this, I think they will be okay. Okay. And on this one, if anybody have a problem, please do let me know. At least I can advise you what to do. If not, I think I assume everybody is okay with it. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now vertically we have 2 boxes, this one, this one. I'm going to divide this one also into 2 parts. Try to find a center line. Divide this into 2 portions. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then for final box. So now horizontally you have 4 box, 1, 2, 3, 4. Vertically you have 4 box, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I will do now, I will divide each of this box again into 2. So this one, 2, 2, 2, 2. You don't have to be precise, as long as you can find a middle line, then it's fine. Right. You take your time, do it slowly. Almost done on the horizontal arrangement. Okay, I've done my horizontal one, so now I'm proceeding with the vertical part. After you're done, please show your work so I can have a look. Yeah. I still not finished yet. So try to finish off final few more lines. Here. Okay. I've done the first line. So now I'm going to put numbering. So you can see now, once you setting up your paper like this, I will put numbering now. So later on, once I guide you to do the outline for the building, then you can follow which box that I'm going to refer to. So this is going to be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, gonna show you close up. Put small numbering at the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 9, 30, 31, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I've done my first setting up. So according to this, we're gonna have 64 boxes so we have divided this piece of paper 64 area or 54 box. This is gonna be the guideline. Okay, what about yours? Can you each of you give your update? What's the status? Have you done? And please show to your camera, show it to me, box that you have done basically. Sarah or Aisha or Farah, once you finish, show it to me. Then once we confirm that, then at least everybody's ready for our initial guideline. Have a look. Okay, that's good. Sarah, that's good. So you put the numbering also? Yeah?
Okay.
So you put the numbering, yeah? Okay, good. What about Aisha and Farah?
I haven't finished yet. I'm still drawing the lines.
Okay, so you are okay with it slowly, yeah? You don't
Yeah,
have to
I am.
rush basically. Farah?
I'm almost done.
Okay, good. Once you finish, show it to me. So Farah's done. Now waiting for Aisha and Farah to show it to me. Once you're done, show it to me, then we can proceed to the next stage. Don't have to be precise as long as you can divide it, more or less like what I did basically. So you will have around 64 boxes. The next what we're gonna do, I'm gonna refer to each. I'm putting boxes, each of these boxes numbering, so that once I refer to that particular number, you know which box that I'm gonna refer to. So what I can tell you, most of the artists, most of the people that are doing sketching, whereby they have difficulties doing composition of doing, using a paper and transfer. Yes, because normally we have a small photo from, for example, from camera. Normally what these people doing, basically, they took this and then they print it into A4 size. So this is what most of the artists did in order to speed up their artwork, basically. So what they did, they print it in black and white or in color on A4 size. Then they divide it into boxes. They divide using pencil. They divide into boxes, and from that, they transfer that into a bigger paper. Meaning that after they're done on the A4 size, for example, or if it is smaller than A4, also doesn't matter, as long as they divided equally what they did to what we did today. Then what they do basically, they took another, they will take another paper, bigger one, and then they do the box, and then they transfer, follow the box, and then they follow exactly from the smaller picture. So that's how, that's one of the easiest way basically to do a composition of sketching on paper. But once you get familiar with your sketch, basically you don't have to do the boxes. You just can refer it. You just, you know, you can compose it in your mind or in basically, and then transfer on paper. It's a lot easier. But as for today, since we have uh, 66 books, Sarah? Supposed to be 64. Really? 66? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 8. Very interesting how you can get 66. I missed one number I erased on. So you have eight boxes here on horizontal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this for vertical, you have also 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 8 is 64. So basically, you're going to have a 64 rectangle. Okay. So Aisha, how are you? Are you okay, Farah?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm nearly done, but you can go ahead. I'll be finishing in like 2 minutes.
Okay, I just want to see basically to make sure that everybody got all the box. This drawing that we're gonna do basically is it's not an easy building to draw. Basically, it's not an easy drawing to. It's not an easy building to for us to sketch, especially in black and white. So I believe that once we've done this project properly, we're gonna have a very good experience for everybody because we're gonna learn on how the composition, second the shape, how we're gonna establish the shape, and the third one, how we're gonna establish the what we call the tonality on each part, so to make it more to realize as you know to make it as a building. So what I can tell you, most of the box that we're gonna heavily use basically is on this area here, box number 2021, and boxes which are below area. The upper area is going to be quite clear because here we're going to have like 1, 2, 3, 4 minarets, and then we're going to have a dome at the center. And below it's a bit tricky. We're going to have a shape of the building as well as the trees, and then some of it we try to hide it. So here you will learn also the technique on not to show too much detail, but at the same time to establish the shape of the building. Okay. So I think Sarah's done on her part. I'm waiting for Aisha and Sarah to show it to me. Once they finish the box, then we can proceed to the first stage. The first stage, I'm not going to go into too much details today, basically, but I try to establish a reference point where we're going to start the shape of the building. Where we're gonna start, which box where we're gonna start our sketch basically. So slowly, gradually we're gonna go this. I believe that this week and next week we're gonna finish doing the overall guideline, to get the shape of the building done. So the week number 3, then we're gonna start doing the shading or the sketching to make tonality. Some areas gonna be darker, some areas gonna be lighter. So inshallah. So once you're ready, Aisha and Farash, just show it to me, then we can proceed to the next one. I don't want to proceed it now if you're not finished, because you're gonna struggling once we go progressive in our sketch basically. You don't have to worry, you don't have to be precise. What I can tell you, I'm also not that precise basically the box. As long as you got 64 numbers of the box, this is 64 numbers, regardless whichever size of paper you have, either A3, A4, A5. If you divide what we're doing now, you will get the same numbers of box. Maybe 10 minutes before, maybe 15 or 10 minutes before the class finish, we're gonna put this aside, and then maybe we're gonna have some fun on doing some, just to remind you back in terms of how we do the sketching, and to create something like a 3D sketch basically. So I hope everybody also have another piece of paper, maybe A4 size of paper. And 10 minutes before that, we're going to do something which is fun compared to this one. This one is more technical, but I'm waiting for everybody to finish this one first before we go to that. If we have time, then I can, we can do a very fast 3D sketch just to polish back our technique of sketching. Yeah.
Uncle, how many boxes are there?
I have with me 64. How many you got?
64.
Good. Can you show it to me?
Okay, wait.
Can't see it. Okay. Oh, all right, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. When are you using A3 or A4? A3, right?
I use A4.
A4. Okay, that's fine. So you have 64 number. You put the numbering as well, right? Same what I did.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What about Aisha?
I'm just trying the last lines to
Last
make
line.
it 64. Yeah.
Don't forget to put the numbering. So you put the numbering for each board, just select one of the corner and then put the numbering there. To make sure that at least if I refer to that particular box, for example, if I want to refer to number 28, you know that this box number 28, so it's a lot easier for you to follow. Faraskan, Tarakan. So we're waiting for Aisha now just to complete her guideline.
Okay, I finished.
Can you show it to me?
Yeah. Can you see? Is it too bright?
Can you put it a bit further? Can't really see it. So okay, you put the numbering also.
No, I didn't do that yet.
Yeah, put the numbering first. Yeah. Put the numbering from number 1 to number 64. Now we're gonna start. For today, I'm gonna start. We're gonna do a draft outline for the building. Now, the box that we're gonna start is on the number 20 and number 21. This box and this box 20 and 21. So over here, we're gonna draw the shape of the dome of the mosque, and then gradually we're gonna go on this side, the shape of one minaret here, and there's another minaret here. So first, I'm gonna zoom this one in on the box number 20 and 21. Just a bit my camera. Okay. So box number 20 and 21, yeah? Everybody got it? You're gonna start in these two boxes first. Yes, I know. You done the numbering? Okay. So we're gonna start now, right? Okay, everybody's ready? Or not? Once you put the numbering, then at least you know which box we're gonna start. So I'm gonna start at box number 20 and 21 first. Basically, 20 and 21 is the box above. If you look at the center, we have 28, 29, 36, and 37. So first we're gonna start at box 20 and 21. Above 21, we have 12 and 13, 4 and 5 boxes. So these two boxes, we leave it blank, and we're gonna work on box 20 and 21. Okay. So, okay, I need you to follow me closely, basically. Now, on box number 20, you starting from the middle line between box 20 and 21, take the middle part, basically, on this line. Slowly, we need to do like a curve, coming down to the upper, to the middle between box 28, in box 28 and 20. This is box 28, this is box 20. So what I will do, from here, a very light curve, So very light curve, basically, from here coming down. And from here, from box 20, you will encroach into box 21. Now, box 21, you're going to have a gentle curve between box 21 and below is box 29. At this corner here, you do a gentle curve, basically. Very gentle curve to here. Now, gentle curve. So it doesn't have to touch this line. You need to have one line here going to the intersection of between box 21, box 29, box 22, and box 30. This is box 30. So you're going to have another line here. I mean, like that. And then you just stop here. See? So it doesn't have to touch the line. You just go like that and then go like that. This is going to be the first guideline. Now, from here, box 20, you go down a bit and then go down a bit and then make sure you have another line here like that. Well, a couple of centimeters and then coming down a bit. Yeah. And then goes to, you can see the center line between box 27 and 28. Just to like a slight slanted line here. Oh, there. And then from here, between these four boxes, 19, 20, 27, 28, we're going to draw one line here, slightly offset a bit. Let me adjust a bit the camera. Okay. Draw one line here. This line needs to be offset a bit from the perimeter of the box. Now we're going to have you offset a bit from 19 box and 20 box. You take this portion here, slightly below, and you do a slanting line like that. This is going to be the top portion of the minaret. Yeah. And then the line coming down up to here between box 19 and 27. Okay.
Sir, is the middle line between 19 and 20 like the center of the minaret? Like, can I use it as the middle line?
Yes, you can use that as the middle line, but you offset a bit. So make it this side slightly bigger compared to this one. It can be the middle line whereby you can put the center of the minarets over here, but you slightly make this portion slightly bigger, basically. Slightly bigger, slightly bigger. But you can make it as the middle line. Then just draw a line down, a very light line. You don't have to. We don't have to do any detail. Just a guide for us. Then we need to do the when this line meet. This line is slightly. You can see this line is slightly above. In the box 27, slightly above the center line. Center line is somewhere around here. So now, from here, you just offset a bit on the top. And then do slightly curve. Because we're going to do the shape of the one of the wing of the Hagia Sophia. So this shape usually is like that, coming like that, and then coming down. It's slightly, it's not in the middle of box 35, it's slightly off on this side. Just make one straight line down, basically. So you can have this shape here, go straight up and then curve a bit, and then coming here, straight down here, and then curve a bit. Then from here, you can see this is a curve. You can take this curve, make it like a half curve, half round, and then the line coming down a bit, and then you copy like a mirror, this shape, and then coming down the line here. Then offset a bit. One line just like a vertical, horizontal line, and slight vertical line, another horizontal line, and then go up a bit, one vertical line. Now, this line just now, the one that we did, you can push one down. That's our guideline. Okay, yeah. So now, since you have one circular here, you can do another like a small circular here. Just a rough circular there. One guideline. So you can see now 27, 35. We're going down to 35. 35, slightly below of this line. You do another line here, and then do another vertical line coming down. Okay. Everybody got it? Not that difficult. So we just follow a bit on the line. So you can refer. Let me turn a bit so that you can refer. Camera a bit down. Hold on. Let me just fix my camera. Okay. So, okay. So the box that we're using just now is box 20. From here, you do a curved line going to the middle of box 28. Yeah, curve a bit, down a bit, and then make a horizontal line here, and then coming down a bit, and then you slanting towards box. This is box 27, slanting towards the middle. And then from box 19, you take one reference point slightly below, and then you can do, we can do a guideline for the minaret here, coming down. So this is another wing of the building where we have these shapes within this box 27. Box 27, from here, once you continue down your minaret basically, and then you stop halfway before the middle portion, and then you do a horizontal line, and then you make a semicircle here, and then you do like a shape here, coming down with horizontal, vertical, coming down to box 35, and then coming down. Same also on this side, you mirror this shape basically, mirror this image, coming down to this portion. Since here we have the kink here, so it's going to be the same on box 35. You're going to have like that, encroach into box 36 a bit, and then do a line down. So this is going to be our first guideline for today. Yeah, so everybody got that? Really okay. Farah, Sarah, Aisha?
I'm nearly done. I'm just
I'm
doing
nearly-
the.
Almost done.
Almost done, good. So that's our guideline for today. later on, what you can do basically, you can refer back to the picture that have been posted in the WhatsApp. Then at least you can see the outline that we try to create, the outline for the building. So as for today, I'm gonna stop here first, so because we're gonna do it slowly. Once we got the right shape of the building, then later on we go to the next stage whereby we can do more detail in terms of while we're doing the, we're doing the tonality using our pencil. Yeah.